Another week, another away game for you guys. You had a nice kind of respite at home, and now you're back on the road. How's the team feeling heading into this weekend?
It's another game that we're looking to get 3 points. It's nice to go away, get 3 points, and obviously put a performance in front of our fans as well last week. So we just got to continue and really keep reinforcing the message of putting the work in, being hard to beat, being threatening in set pieces in the attack, and if we do all the basics right, we'll get the outcome that we want.
Looking ahead this weekend to Chicago, what are you kind of expecting from them?
Listen, you can't look at the table and think a game's easy. They're a bit short of confidence, but anyone can beat anyone on their day. So we have to be mindful. They are still a good team. It just hasn't gone their way right now, and yeah, we've got momentum, and we've got to continue that momentum. We have to again do the basics right, and ultimately, if we do that, we'll win the game.
It seems like this year the parity of this league has kind of been a bit more showing, where teams that are kind of lower in the standings are beating teams higher in the standings. Do you feel that kind of speaks to the growth of every team in the league, where not every game is a given and that every game is competitive?
Yeah, I think it's all it's a compliment to the league and how competitive it is. I don't think there's any other league like we are in right now. So yeah, it all depends who turns up on the day. But again, we've been there. We've been at the bottom and searching for that win. And again, there's fine margins between winning and losing. So we're in a good place right now. We have to continue it. We can't take this game lightly. And ultimately, it'll come down to who performs in the day. And the players are very switched on to what their objective is going into this game.
Kind of talking about the confidence of this team right now, riding high. It's not just the performances and the wins, but also the team mentality. Just kind of watching the game, you could see that it was a togetherness. Just kind of talk about the kind of building of the relationships over the course of the last couple months, and finally seeing it pay off into results.
Yeah, I mean, we knew what we were capable of doing. The games early on in the season, there wasn't a lot between them. There was, some referee calls. We had to really define who we are as well in them critical moments. But ultimately, it was down to the fine margins and the effort and the work rate. And we're starting to see what we can do when everyone's bought into what we're trying to do here. So yeah, the players have been great. They're hungry. They want more success. And it's no secret recipe. It's hard work, determination, commitment, all of that, which will get you results.
When you go on the road, especially with the next two games being on the road, how much do you feel that kind of helps in terms of just focusing on the game, just having every player being at the hotel and having that kind of mentality of we're on a business trip versus being at home and kind of being a bit more comfortable?
I don't think that's a dangerous word, comfortable, right? You never want to be comfortable. Away from home is, because of the nature of the league and the distances you have to travel, West Coast, time zones, the heat, the cold, it gives you exposure to different environments. So again, going to Chicago, different environment. And again, it's for the young players who haven't played in them environments. It'll be good exposure for them. But again, our objective is to go and win a game of football, whether it's away or home.
Just kind of looking at the team defensively. I know I talked about this past weekend with you, but just the buy-in from the team defensively, being able to make big defensive plays late in games. Have you seen that kind of building over the course of the last couple?
Yeah, I mean, the way that we ended the game was great. Early on in the season, I think there was a bit of nerves coming towards, that 90th minute because of how we've lost games. But now there is a sense of confidence going in. We have a feel of, we can see this game out. And it takes everyone. It's from the forward lines to the back line and the goalkeeper. So everyone is everyone's bought in, everyone's knowing that they have to do their job, and that's what it comes down to. It's a team game, and everyone doing their jobs.